guys, it's Khristina from Redefine Creative, and as you should probably know by now, I am sharing a video every single day in July. And so here is today's, which is just a regular process video. And today I am playing with the Pink Paislee Sweet Freedom collection, which is kind of intended to be like a patriotic 4th of July Americana collection. Not exactly what I'm using it for, but that is kind of the feel of this collection. And so I have taken this pattern paper, which is number 10, and I'm using that as my background. And I am keeping the branding strip along the bottom because I like that little bit of detail that it adds along that bottom edge. So I just trimmed off of the top of the page instead, and that's something that I do often if I want to keep the branding strip or I like that little detail. And then I've taken my photo and I have added just a white cardstock border, and then I've also added a pattern paper border, and this reddish pink kind of pattern paper is also from that Sweet Freedom collection. And so those are going to make my two photo mats. And I am using my Faded Jeans Distressing from Tim Holtz. And so everything that goes on this layout is going to get that same exact distressed ink border. So both of my mats to my photo have that, and then here you can see I've taken 2 of the 4-inch doilies, and these came from SpiegelMom Scraps, and I am adding those after I have gotten them inked to match as well. And then I've pulled a bunch of pieces of ephemera from that same Sweet Freedom collection, and I'm just going to kind of create different layers behind my photo. So I know that I want that journaling box to be down on the bottom, and then this Shine Bright is going to kind of serve as my title. And then I'm going to go ahead and tuck in some little banners and things. I really like that die cut at the top that says, "May you stay forever young." And then I've got a couple of stars and feathers and things. So I'm just kind of looking at where everything's going to go at this point. And then I'm going to go back and ink the edges of everything. And so I know I wanted a little bit more detail. So what I have done as far as some little embellishments to kind of, I want this layout to stay pretty simple. So I'm going to go ahead and add from SpiegelMom Scraps 2 different types of cork confetti. One of them is those bigger stars that I've tucked under my layers, and those are just called cork confetti stars. And then I'm adding a bunch of these littler ones, and those are from the Shooting Cork Stars kit pack. And if you are a big fan of SpiegelMom Scraps cork or felties, you are definitely going to want to make your way over to the store because both of those products are being discontinued from SpiegelMom Scraps. And so she's no longer going to carry the cork and the felties, which are some of my absolute favorites. So I went over and placed a big order this week, and I would encourage you to do the same if you really like working with those. Then I also went ahead and grabbed one of the newer sequin mixes, which is called Honor Guard, which is those patriotic colors, and sprinkled some sequins around in that top left and bottom right. And then I just added some navy Heidi Swapp color shine, and that's basically going to do it. So I wanted to keep this layout pretty simple. It's just a photo of my son with a few of his friends from school, and so there wasn't, I didn't want a big detailed crazy layout. Basically the journaling just talks about how sweet and cute these kids are and how I love volunteering in his classroom. And that's going to do it. So I will see you back here again tomorrow for another video. Bye!